Hello everyone, my name is Jesus Ramos and I will be presenting today on um, my topic, which I chose my career to be a sports coach. And today I will be talking about what it is to be a coach and what it takes to be a coach and everything else that comes in it. So um, if you guys are wondering what a sports coach is, I know most of you guys will know what it is already, but in my own words, I believe that um, a coach, a sports coach, is the leader that everyone respects and that everybody looks up to. Someone that they're able to count on, like a teacher, a mentor, or a father to some of the athletes in the team. A coach can be that person to them. Um, so I went and went and did some research about it, and this is the best definition that I could find on what a sports coach is, and that is sports coach can assist athletes in developing to their full potential. They are responsible um, to train the athletes and to improve their sports performances and skills, and they're able to encourage the athletes and also encourage the team. And I think that's the best definition that I could find and on what a coach is. If we go to the next one, a day in the life of a soccer coach. So I will be telling you a little bit about my soccer coach experience and um, I guess like a day in my life as a coach, because I'm able to coach at a club team in Nashville, Asheville Shield, and so I basically start out my day by doing homework and doing school, go to class, and then after I'm finished with that, I basically have a little workout uh, for myself. Then after that, I go and I start preparing for my session, for my coaching session. Um, Basically a practice session, which is I just start planning drills and stuff that I want to do with the athletes, my team, and then after I'm done planning, I go to the practice session, um, maybe 1.5 hours that I'm coaching there, and then after that, I go and after I'm done with that, I drive back to campus, and then I have my college soccer session, which is the one that I'm actually training in, and that way I learn new drills and I'm able to learn and just look at it in a different perspective of how my athletes and the kids that I'm teaching, I'm able to learn what they're feeling and what they're thinking, and I'm able to just change the way I do things. And so, yeah, that's a little day of my life as a soccer coach. So my coaching experience, a little bit about my coaching experience. I'm able to coach at this club in Charlotte. I grew up with that club. I came out of that club. I was 9 years old when I went into that club, and now I'm 20 now. And I've been playing with them since I turned 18. Then after I turned 18, I started coaching for them. And so last summer of 2019, we went to Colorado to play nationals, and we were able to win nationals. I I was able to help and coach the goalkeepers in that team, and we were able to take home that national championship, which was a big accomplishment in my coaching experience, my coaching life, for just starting. What degrees and certifications are necessary for to become a coach? So there's Like if you want to go in the high leagues of coaching, like becoming a college coach in a university, or um, or be wanting to become a professional coach, you will need to have a bachelor's degree for that. Um, Mostly focused on exercise science, or like any sports management or anything that's related to sports. But however, if you want to like coach a youth team, you can uh, take online classes and get your certification as a coach, which doesn't take long, but it costs money. But if you want, that's only if you want to do like a youth team or anything that's not uh, big in soccer or sports. How much school does it need to take to start? So basically, like I was saying earlier, if you want to become a sports coach in any sport, you will need a bachelor's degree for college, or if you want to go into college, coach in college, or coach in a university, or coach in any professional, basically anything that's in high level of sports, you will need to take you will need to have your bachelor's degree. Like I said earlier, focused on sports or anything that has to do with sports. Uh, as well as if you want to coach like your kids, or you want to coach anything in the youth, you don't really need um, a bachelor's degree. You can just learn, take classes online, and finish it out in just one class. um, I know a lot of people are wondering how much uh, a coach gets paid. That's a lot of people that I know has that question. They always ask me, "What do you want to be?" And when I tell them like I want to be a coach, they always ask, "How much do they pay?" And I looked it up. The salary and the medium annual salary of a coach is 33,780, and that was recorded in May of 2018. But it just increased by a little bit this year. Although there are many coaches there's like a lot of coaches that are like in high levels of sports of coaching, and that's like professional or college coaches, uh, or in university. And so I was able to look up how much professional uh, coach gets, and that's in football. I looked up the highest paid professional coach in the U.S., and that's Bill Belichick, and he makes 12 million a year, which is insane. And there's a picture of him. And that's who the coach. He coaches at the Patriots, and he makes 12 million a year. That's how much. That's the highest paid in the U.S. And there's like bigger sports like soccer in outside of the U.S., and I'm sure that they pay more as well. Fun facts about my coaching experience, and my I guess my interest in coaching and how I became interested in coaching. Uh, so coaching is something that I always loved to do. Ever since I was a little kid, I always liked to coach. Even coach my little brother, or coach my friends that I met around. Um, but yeah, I never had a coach in my entire life that was specific in my position. I always had somebody that was like teaching me other things, but not really in my position, or someone that I was always coaching me. And so that that was tough. So I always had to learn by myself. I always had to YouTube things and look up things of what to do and how to do things, and look up drills and stuff that I could do for myself, since I didn't have anyone that was able to teach me drills and stuff that I can do for myself. And so by doing that, I was able to learn a lot about my position, and I was able to fall in love with it. And so now that I'm doing exercise science and learning how to become a coach more, I just want to be able to provide opportunities to the less unfortunate, the ones that can't really pay for a coach. And that is why I want to go into coaching, because I want to provide that opportunity for those. Um, yeah, these are my citations. Again, thank you for watching, and that was I'm Jesus Ramos, and that was my presentation on sports coach.